Yo, welcome back to my channel. See, my Discord is, I have to put this out there. So, my Discord chat thing isn't dying. It's just that I'm trying to fix it, and a lot of people that want to join can't. And I'm trying to figure out why they can't join. So, I might just make a whole new Discord in general. But that's neither here or there. I'll let y'all know. I'm able to post, like, little pictures and shit on YouTube now. So, I'll probably post something on there. Yeah, but this is what if Zeldais was Naruto. So, I last left this part off with Naruto becoming the Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. And, with that being said, the only village that sides with Naruto now is the Sand Village. I don't know why I fuck with that village so much. Probably because Gaara used to be my favorite character in like all like the little Naruto games, bro. Bro, them people that used to main Gaara, bro, they know the vibes, bro. Y'all know the vibes. Y'all didn't even have to main Gaara, bro. Just playing with Gaara was the vibe at the time, bro. The vibes, bro. Him and the puppet dudes. Because I never used to try to fight my brother up close. I would always try to use the puppet dudes because they fight from afar. They're the vibe, bro. Anyway, let me get back into the story. So, the Sand, Cloud, and whatever the fuck other villages there are besides those ones. Those are the only big four. I'm assuming in the only relevant ones besides that grass village, aka the prisons. So, as I stated before in the last one, Ryu and Sasuke is tasked with training in militaristics. So, there are a lot of, because the other villages in the story, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but they go over quantity for quality, right? So, what if Naruto's village went for quality over quantity? Think about it. So that means Naruto's people aren't gonna be. There's not gonna be an overwhelming. Well, there is gonna be an overwhelming amount of them, but it's gonna be nowhere near. Like, it's going to be nowhere near the point of any other village. It's going to be like, okay, let's say Naruto has like 200 soldiers. The other villages are going to have like 1,000 or so, or like 500. Like, they're going to outnumber them by the hundreds almost. So, like, if Naruto brought his whole force, it'll be 1,000. They bring their whole force, it'll be probably like 2,000. So they outrank them by 1,000. Like, they outnumber them by 1,000. But since their ninjas are quantity over quality, Naruto obviously is gonna win. That's like putting everything, like making a whole bunch of school PCs that are just like cheap and quick. That's quantity versus a PC at home that you can put time and effort into, which is quality. Meaning that PC at home is going to outlast those PCs at school no matter how much maintenance they do have and get. And kind of gaming PCs if you take it that way too. I'm trying to get a PC and I don't think about it. Like, psych system life forever. Never mind. Actually, yeah, I'm going to get a PC. Like, when I get the money, I'm going to get a PC and I'm going to put I'm gonna put my Xbox, like, I'm gonna hook it up to my PC. I gotta find out how to do that though. Oh, and for the record, I'm 18. Cause I know in some of my what ifs, cause I went back and watched my Kaguya one, I sound like a grown ass man. And I felt bad one time because I was on Fortnite and this girl thought I was 30 something playing Fortnite. I felt attacked and used. Fuck, I gotta stop ranting. Yo, I'm gonna make a video of me just ranting, just random thoughts. We're gonna have a Friday. Fridays are random thought days. Okay? Fridays are random thought days. So, every Friday I'm gonna have a random thought day. Hopefully. I'm inconsistent as fuck now, so yeah. Anyway. So yeah, that's basically what Naruto's going for. So a lot of the Genin and Jonin that were like a lot of the Jonin got pushed back to Genin, and they were like in their 30s and 20s and shit. So they were like, "How are we Genin?" And we've been ninjas for how long? And Naruto states like, "Bro, y'all are like mediocre compared to my people." And Sasuke was like, even if they weren't mediocre, they're awful. Like, come on now. Y'all are terrible people. And Naruto goes and he has Anbu guarding Tsunade at all times, and he also put a seal on her that stopped her from using any of her jutsus. And he brought Orochimaru. He made a deal with Orochimaru stating that if he comes, wait, no, I think they killed Orochimaru. Did they kill Orochimaru? I think, yeah. Fuck Orochimaru. I don't know. I don't like him. Anyway. So Naruto goes and he visits Tsunade. And Tsunade doesn't want to talk to Naruto. But Naruto tells Tsunade, like, you just don't get it, do you? Like, you're a shinobi of the Hidden Leaf Village. You have no option but to talk to me. Or I can just have you executed. And then you won't be able to have any fun. No one will ever remember you. You weren't Hokage. So what are you going to do? You can either talk to me or die. You can pick. Or better yet, Sasuke. Sasuke Kamui Zen and Naruto was like, well, since she's not talking to me, maybe you can make her listen to reason, quotation marks. Sasuke like, alright, bet. Put her under the Izanagi. She's done for. So basically her Izanagi is, her watching Jiraiya kick the bucket over and over and over again. So when she's taken out of the Izanagi, she's kind of like in a trance almost, because like she's petrified. Like she got goosebumps. She's petrified. Cooked. Done. She's terrified. So by the time Naruto, I'm gonna say I don't know, 5 minutes passed. To her, it's been like 5 years and some days of her just constantly watching Dry kick the bucket, and every time he dies, she gets closer and closer to saving him, but she never can. So when she gets out of it, she's just like, she's stuck. And Naruto was like, I could bring him back, but I won't if you don't listen. And she kind of snaps out of it and was like, wait, you can bring him back? And she was like, and Naruto's like, yeah, I'm preserving his body, and Sasuke has a Rinnegan, so King of Hell. And Tsunade she begs Naruto to bring him back. And Naruto was like, but why should I do that? Think about it. What have this village, honestly, what did this village do for me? Come on. Shun me? Oh, I'm the Nine Tails. Right? I'm supposed to bring him back because you wanted him back? What about me? He's supposed to be my dad's teacher, but yet when I needed him most, he vanished like the Avatar from Avatar The Last Airbender. Fuck that. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Okay. So, also, I don't know, but I don't want to do any more hashtags if you made it to the end of my video. But I'm going to find out what I'm going to do, because there's a lot of hashtags on YouTube, and a lot of the hashtags on YouTube, the hashtags that I think of, have already been started. So, I don't know. But yeah, you're gonna figure it out later. Anyway, so Naruto, like, if she's talking to her, she's like, come on, just bring him back. There's not really, like, it's not that hard. And Naruto's like, oh, you mean just like how it's not that hard for me to just bring my parents back and just leave Jiraiya dead? I can just rebirth them and kill off everybody else. Like, you ever thought of that? That's another thing, bro. Like, they could have rebirthed his parents. Like, Jiraiya could have laid down his life for Naruto's parents. He could have came back to the Leaf Village, laid down his life for his parents, and let Naruto have a decent childhood. But instead, this is for Random Thought Days. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm going to continue that thought on Random Thought Fridays. Anyway, so Naruto basically, as he's talking to her, and she kind of tries to interrupt him, but Naruto's not having it, like, at all. Naruto placed another seal on her, which at any given time, he can make her feel the most excruciating pain ever. Like, it taps into her nervous system and it make her feel pain all over her body. So if, like, Naruto, like, squeezes his, like, not even squeezes his hand, if he, like, even thinks about making her feel pain, she'll feel pain. And she states, Naruto, you're starting to act like, Tsunade tells Naruto that you're starting to act like everybody, that hated you. And Naruto's like, what's wrong with that? They hated me, I hate you all. And then Sakura, like, she finally gets some peace of mind, and she goes in there and she tells Naruto, for like, how many years has it been, and she finally actually gets a mind of her own again? She tells Naruto, like, yo, I think you're taking this too far. And Naruto's like, remember, I could take your power away as easy as I gave it to you. So you could just let me have this, and you can leave with your life and your power now. And Sakura, she looks at him, and she looks, and she's like, maybe he's right. And she just walks off. And Tsunade was like, Sakura! And Sakura was like, sorry, but I don't stick up for people anymore. And she walks off. And Naruto was like, here, I'll make a deal. You train some Konoichis, and I'll think about reviving him. But if they're not quality, you can kiss your life and his life goodbye. Because see, I'm done playing games with this planet, with these people on this planet. I'm sick of every time I do something right, there's always something wrong, or I can do nothing and I've done something dramatic or insane. I save those villages from their own greed and power, but yet I'm the villain here. It's understandable, because now I have my own village. I can take over everything and let there be nothing left for anybody else to rule over. So I'm going to say a year or two pass. Now Naruto is like, I'm going to say 16, I think. I'm going to make him 16. No, I'll make him. All right, because that means he'd be 14 as Hokage. Nah, fam. I don't know. I'm gonna say he's about the same age at the end of Shippuden, like when he became Hokage. Like, not when he became Hokage, but when, like, he was fighting Kaguya and shit. So, yeah. All the other tailed beasts have been acquired. The only one that hasn't been acquired is Naruto's. And the reason why it's taking so long is because right now there's a war going on between Naruto and the other villages. Now, at this point in time, the other villages are thinking about surrendering. I'm sorry, I wanted to skip over this war arc because the 5th Great Ninja War is gonna be way fucking better than this. And y'all, let's be honest, y'all don't sit here and want to hear Naruto's like villages completely slaughter other villages. Like that's not. Let's be honest, that's not something that y'all want to hear. I know a lot of people that watch Naruto with us think, oh, everybody just make Naruto really overpowered. I try not to, but it's certain aspects of certain things that make my versions of Naruto overpowered. Like, given... Okay, Zeldais was overpowered. Like, Zeldais is overpowered. In 7 Deadly Sins, Zeldais is overpowered as fuck. This man was a god with a sword in his hand, bro. Like, come on. And y'all just can't expect me to dumb down his power just so I can put it in a different reality. No, I can't do that. Because then it won't be correct. I mean, I know most of the time, most of my shit ain't correct anyway, but come on now. Like, y'all watch my shit. Y'all already know the vibes. I'm not always correct. And I don't care. Y'all don't care. Y'all here now. So, fuck, I gotta stop doing that. Shit, I'm reverting back to my old ways. I can't. So, Naruto, like, all the other villages, like, they come into agreement to telling Naruto that, you know, they're not, like, going to fight him anymore. Like, going to fight his village anymore. And at this point in time, Sasuke and Ryu have, like, been on the forefront of everything, of every fight, and have been completely demolishing everybody. Like, Naruto soldiers, the least that they got, like the least killed, how many of Naruto soldiers have been killed? I would say about like 50. 50 of Naruto soldiers have gotten killed compared to the thousands that are on the other side. And the only reason why only 50 of them got killed is because they got some bomb ass Konoichi. And Jiraiya is back now. Naruto made an Anbu member give up his life to Rene rebirth them. So, yeah. Sasuke didn't have to do shit. So, like, Jiraiya, like, now knowing that Naruto is, like, he's not, like, he don't think Naruto, because, like, he kind of reassures Tsunade, because Tsunade told him when he got Rene rebirth, that, Naruto's just become a tyrant. And, like, Jiraiya kind of reinforms, like, just reassures her, like, Naruto's not a tyrant. He's just doing what he thinks is right. Like, think about it. If this village has wronged you, if any other village wronged you, and you became Hokage of any village, wouldn't you want to take the people that wronged you and make them see that they were wrong to wrong you? And Tsunade was like, yeah, but... And Jiraiya was like, that's it. That's all he wants to do. He wants to prove to them that he may be the Nine Tails and he may be these things, but he can also have mercy if they just lay down their arms. There's a whole... I gotta wash my sheets again. Fuck. Goddamn dog. Anyway, so... Fuck. I lost my train of thought because I was staring at my sheets. Anyway, so Naruto walks into the room and Jiraiya was like, yo, Naruto, what's going on? And Naruto's like, now that I've kind of now that y'all Rene rebirth, like, what are y'all planning on doing? Like, because if you run, you know, just have somebody hunt you down. And Jiraiya was like, we're not going anywhere. And Naruto's like, oh, you big-headed, ain't you? And Jiraiya was like, no, Tsunade told me what you told her. And Naruto's like, oh, so she's snitching, ain't she? Guess I can kill her. And Jiraiya's like, Naruto, I'm sorry. And Naruto looks at him and was like, yeah, you can be sorry all you want, but what's done is done. And he walks out the room. And Jiraiya starts to feel worse and worse over what over what happened. Like, cause he could have did anything. Anything could have changed everything. Just the mere convenience of Naruto being, like, Jiraiya even being in Naruto's life just a little bit could have changed everything. He could have stopped by and said, hey, one day and taught him a couple jutsus or trained him a little bit. And that right there would have changed everything. But instead, Jiraiya stayed focused on the Akatsuki and pain and all this other shit instead of going to see how his pupil's son is doing, because he has no fucking family. So Sasuke walks into the room and was like, Tsunade, you're needed. Jiraiya, stay here. So Tsunade leaves. And Tsunade isn't a prisoner anymore. She's basically like a personal medic to Naruto's forces. Mainly because Lady Katsuyu, the the little thing. Like, other people have Lady Katsuyu as a summoning, but she's the only other person that has Lady Katsuyu as a summoning to the certain degree. Like, to the degree that she has it in. So Jiraiya was like, Sasuke, can I talk to Naruto? And Ryu walks in the room and was like, yo, Jiraiya, Naruto wanna see you. And Sasuke was like, there's your chance. And he walks out the room, and Ryu takes Jiraiya to Naruto. And Ryu is in the room. Now, let me give you a depiction of what Ryu looks like now. Ryu has gotten a name on the battlefield. Kind of like how Minato has the yellow flash of the leaf, and it was a run-on sight order for him. For Ryu, he has he's like the blue flames of the leaf. Like, he's the blue flames of the Leaf Village. And there's not even an order out for him because no one is even... Well, there is. It's a run. But 9 times out of 10, if you see him, you're going to die anyway. Because what Ryu does, instead of fighting people one-on-one, he just charges up a blast and just lays waste to everything like fucking Dabi did in that one alley when he got introduced to my hero. He just held out his hand and fucking disintegrated everybody in that one alley. That shit was dope. Anyway, so that's basically what he does. And Sasuke, he cold. I'm gonna just let y'all know that he cold. There's an order for him, but I ain't gonna tell y'all that yet. I ain't gonna tell y'all that yet. So, yeah. So Jiraiya starts trying to talk to Naruto, and Naruto cuts him off and was like, before you start talking more, first, anything that you could have done when I was a child could have helped. You could have stopped by, could have did something. You could have told Lord Third to tell me that there was somebody out there rooting for me. Besides, Hinata. And he gestures toward Hinata. And Hinata looks, and she looks at Naruto. And Naruto just doesn't care. And he refers to Gaara, the Kazekage of the Sand Village. Anybody. Anything could have helped. But instead, you sat here and did absolutely nothing because you were too infatuated with the fucking Akatsuki. But that's okay. Anyway, what were you going to say? And he doesn't, like, Jiraiya doesn't know what to say. Now, the only thing that he feels like he can say is sorry, and that's not even good enough for Naruto at this point. Naruto's like, you know how many times I've heard the word sorry? It's ridiculous that the fact that everybody thinks this one word can change everything about a person. Sorry. That's like just the stupidest thing ever. You can kill somebody, look somebody directly in the eyes and say, I'm sorry, and it'll mean nothing to them because you just killed them in front of their eyes. The same way I can kill Tsunade, I can have Tsunade killed right now and say sorry to you, and nothing would change. You would still hate me no matter what you did. You can say, I forgive you because you said sorry, but it's not going to change anything. Because people don't work that way. You take something precious away from a person, and they'll hate you for the rest of existence. They might hide that hatred, but they will hate you for the rest of their natural born lives. And your life isn't natural anymore, is it? Because of what? I rebirth you. Right. So, you can say sorry all you want, but that's not going to change the fact. And then Naruto gets the message from an Abu member that the other villages have now surrendered. And Naruto was like, oh, that's nice. We call our troops and set up a summit. Jiraiya. And Jiraiya looks at Naruto and was like, what do you mean set up a summit? I don't work for you. And Naruto was like, oh, you thought you had a choice? This isn't a choice. You have no options. Do as you're told. And Jiraiya was like, Naruto, this isn't what your dad would have wanted. And Naruto turns around and was like, he's not here, is he? Is he here? Do you see him anywhere? Besides that fucking picture on the wall, that's the only thing I see of him. No one's ever told me what he was like. No one's even talked to me about him. All I know is that he was the fourth Hokage and that was it. My mother, I don't even know what she looks like. So, with that being said, do as you're told.